हेलो दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सभी का हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल एग्जामिनेशन में। अगर आप लोग भी ट्रिपल आई एग्जामिनेशन जैसे कि लाइसेंसिएट, एसोसिएट, फेलोशिप एग्जामिनेशन के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं तो ये चैनल आपके लिए बहुत ही यूजफुल होने वाला है, क्योंकि इस चैनल में मैं आपको मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस जो भी ट्रिपल आई एग्जामिनेशन में पूछे जाते हैं उनकी प्रैक्टिस मैं करवाऊंगा। तो आज की इस वीडियो में IC-01 जो प्रिंसिपल ऑफ इंश्योरेंस सब्जेक्ट है, ये लाइसेंसिएट का एक कंपलसरी पेपर होता है। तो इसके मैं आज आपको 50 मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस कराऊंगा। सो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 से। सबसे पहला हमारा क्वेश्चन है, इन एन इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी मैच्योरिटी बेनिफिट इज आल्सो नोन एज। तो किसी भी इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी में मैच्योरिटी बेनिफिट को और क्या बोलते हैं? डेथ कवर बोलते हैं, डेथ बेनिफिट बोलते हैं, मैच्योरिटी एडवांटेज बोलते हैं, सर्वाइवल एडवांटेज बोलते हैं या सर्वाइवल बेनिफिट बोलते हैं? तो यहाँ पर हम सर्वाइवल बेनिफिट बोलते हैं मैच्योरिटी बेनिफिट को ही। अगला क्वेश्चन है, इन विच रेगुलेशंस आर द कोड ऑफ एथिक्स डायरेक्टेड टुवर्ड्स द एथिकल बिहेवियर स्पेल्ड आउट। सो किस रेगुलेशन में हमारे कोड ऑफ एथिक्स के बारे में बताया गया है? पहला रेगुलेशन है इंश्योरेंस एडवाइजरी कमेटी, इंश्योरेंस इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इंडिया, इरिडा, गवर्नमेंट इनसाइडर ट्रेडिंग। सो हियर करेक्ट आंसर इज इरिडा। तो हमारे जो भी इरिडा के रेगुलेशन है उनमें कोड ऑफ एथिक्स के बारे में बताया गया है। मिस्टर एक्स हैज bought a money back policy with a sum assured of rupees 2 lakh for a tenure of 20 years. The money back policy bought by Mr. X is a combination of which of the below plans? सो मिस्टर एक्स ने क्या किया है कि मनी बैक पॉलिसी ली है 2 लाख सम इंश्योर्ड के साथ 20 ईयर्स के लिए। सो जो नीचे कॉम्बिनेशन दिए गए हैं, सो इन कॉम्बिनेशन में कौन सा एक मनी बैक पॉलिसी को दिखाता है? पहला ऑप्शन है कि इन्होंने 4 टर्म एश्योरेंस प्लान लिए हुए हैं 5, 10, 15, 20 ईयर्स के लिए और एक प्योर इंडोमेंट प्लान लिया हुआ है 20 ईयर्स के लिए। सेकेंड ऑप्शन इज 4 प्योर इंडोमेंट प्लान एंड 1 टर्म एश्योरेंस प्लान फॉर 20 ईयर्स। Third option is 4 endowment assurance plan and 1 term assurance plan. Fourth option is 4 endowment assurance plan and 1 pure endowment plan for 20 years. So here correct answer is 4 endowment plan of 5, 10 and 20 years and 1 term assurance plan of 20 years is the correct answer for this question. Next question is, Miss Y would like to buy a car. Which of the insurance she should compulsorily take before bringing the car on to the road? सो मिस वाई ने क्या किया, एक कार उन्होंने बाई की हुई है, तो कार को रोड पर चलाने से पहले उनको कौन सा इंश्योरेंस लेना ही पड़ेगा? सो पहला ऑप्शन है मोटर ओन डैमेज कवर, फिर पर्सनल एक्सीडेंट कवर, बर्गलरी इंश्योरेंस, थर्ड पार्टी मोटर लाइबिलिटी कवर और नॉन ऑफ द एबो। सो यहाँ पर थर्ड पार्टी मोटर लाइबिलिटी इंश्योरेंस जो है ये इनको कंपलसरी लेना ही पड़ेगा कार को रोड पर चलाने से पहले। अगला क्वेश्चन है, व्हाट मस्ट बिजनेस कीप इन माइंड अबाउट देयर कस्टमर इन ऑर्डर टू बी सक्सेसफुल। सो जो भी इंश्योरेंस बिजनेसेस होते हैं तो उनको सक्सेसफुल होने के लिए कस्टमर के बारे में क्या ध्यान रखना चाहिए? सो पहला ऑप्शन है वेदर दे कैन रिकमेंड देम टू द पीपल, सेकंड ऑप्शन इज हाउ दे विल यूज द गुड और सर्विसेज एंड थर्ड ऑप्शन इज हाउ मच दे कैन पे एंड फोर्थ ऑप्शन इज देयर नीड इंटरेस्ट एंड कंसर्न। सो here correct answer is their need interest and concern is the correct answer for. Next question is, ADA was set up in the year. So 2005, 2004, 2002, 2019, 99. I think this was the easiest question of this book, that ADA was established in the year 1999. Also I want to highlight that Insurance Act 1938 जो था वो amend किया गया था 1999 so that कि private insurers will also be able to transact the insurance business in India. Next question is, in case of life insurance, the insurable interest must exist at the time of the policy as well as time of the making claim. Is the statement true or false? So it is the false statement. So for the life insurance, the insurable interest must be exist only at the time of the taking policy, not at the time of the during the claim. Next question is, household good policy is which type of policy? Valued policy, first loss policy, full value policy, floater policy. So here household policy is a full value policy. Next question is, in case of the individual agent, for how many years is the license issued by IRDA valid? So जो भी individual एजेंट होते हैं उनके लिए IRDA जो लाइसेंस इशू करता है वो कितने साल के लिए वैलिड होता है? 2 ईयर्स के लिए, 3 ईयर्स के लिए, 5 ईयर्स के लिए, 10 ईयर्स के लिए या लाइफ टाइम वैलिड रहता है? तो हेयर इनका जो लाइसेंस होता है वो 3 साल के लिए ही सिर्फ वैलिड रहता है। स्प्रेडिंग रिस्क अक्रॉस द एरियाज विच मे नॉट बी अफेक्टेड इक्वली और एट द सेम टाइम इज कॉल्ड एज। transfer, duplication, diversification, separation, arbitration. So this is known as the diversification. Next question is insurance protect the fund of a group by. जो भी इंश्योरेंस होते हैं तो वो किसी ग्रुप का फंड कैसे प्रोटेक्ट करते हैं? फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज पेइंग अप ऑल द क्लेम्स, मेकिंग द प्रीमियम एक्सेसिव, पेइंग exaggerated claims, not paying for the losses which are not the identical, none of the above. So here for this question the correct answer is the not paying for the losses which are not accidental. Only the accidental losses can be paid. Next question is which of the following means spreading risk across areas which may not be affected equally or at the same time. So ऐसा ही अभी मैंने क्वेश्चन प्रीवियसली किया था जिसका करेक्ट आंसर था डाइवर्सिफिकेशन. सो हियर दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर इज डाइवर्सिफिकेशन. Next question is which of the following is the old and prestigious institution in London that provides useful services to the insurance world? So Lloyd's, Word-Smith, Duxworth, Queen's, Spencer. So many of them I think you might be know this is the Lloyd's only. Next question is who entrust their savings to an insurer trusting it to the look after these funds and look after their interest and those of their dependent in the later year. Internal customer, policy holder, external customer, peers, none of the above. So here is the only policy holder entrust their savings to an insurer. Which of the words are dissimilar from other four options? So यहाँ पे चार ऑप्शन दिए गए हैं तो कौन सा एक अलग दिख रहा है आपको? Life insurance policy holder, partner in business, brother, sister, creditor, debtor, cargo owners, and good transit. So here correct answer is brother, sister. So only brother and sister cannot be insured, other can be insured. Next question is there are 1,000 cars in a town. It is expected that on average 2% of the car or 20 car may might meet an accident in a year. The economic value of the loss suffered by the owner for each car is taken to be 25,000. What will be the insurance premium charged on each car? So यहाँ पर अगर हम देखें कि हमारा लॉस कितने का हो रहा है तो 25,000 की एक कार है और हमारी 20 कार्स का लॉस हो रहा है. टोटल हमारे पास 1,000 कार हैं. सो यहाँ पर हमें 500 रुपीज़ का प्रीमियम चाहिए होगा. So for this question, the correct answer is 500 rupee premium will be charged. In which year did the private players enter the insurance market in the India? So already we discussed for this question that private players started their insurance business in India in 1999 only. Which of the below statement is incorrect? नीचे स्टेटमेंट दिए गए हैं उनमें से कौन सा इनकरेक्ट है? The risk of the motor accident can be reduced by following traffic rules. The risk of death can be prevented. The risk of damage to ships can be controlled by using weather information. So यहाँ पर हमें पहला और तीसरा ऑप्शन तो करेक्ट लग रहा है बट दूसरा ऑप्शन risk of death can be prevented is wrong. So this is the incorrect option. Next question is an insurance agent wishes to show how advantageous a life insurance policy is compared to a recurring deposit. Which option does not support this? So एक इंश्योरेंस एजेंट क्या करता है कि लाइफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी के एडवांटेज को कंपेयर कर रहा है रिकरिंग डिपॉजिट से. सो नीचे ऑप्शन में से कौन सा ऑप्शन एक सुटेबल ऑप्शन नहीं है? इन लाइफ इंश्योरेंस द सब एश्योर्ड इज एश्योर्ड फ्रॉम द बिगनिंग. दिस इज करेक्ट. The accumulated value of the recurring deposit available at any time will be money invested plus interest. This is also correct for recurring deposit. In life insurance, the fund available is the amount one wish to have at the end. This is also seems to be correct. The sum assured fund will be paid when the specified contingency occurs. This is also correct. Life insurance is just another good avenue for savings. So life insurance is a good avenue for saving. This is the wrong answer. So this will be here your answer. Bharat Insurance Company Limited was first life insurance company in India. First non-life insurance company in India started in Mumbai in 1870 and was started in Delhi in 1896. So which of the following is correct? So it was started in Delhi in 1896. Also you know that Oriental Life जो थी वो फर्स्ट लाइफ कंपनी थी और ट्रिटोन इंश्योरेंस जो थी वो फर्स्ट नॉन लाइफ. Insurance is a way to avoid loss, reduce loss, prevent risk, and finance risk. So, which of the following is the correct? So, insurance is the way to only finance the risk. Mr. X want to plan with regular income intervals, a lump sum later, and a lump sum in case of early death. Which plan is the best suited? तो मिस्टर एक्स क्या चाहते हैं कि वो एक प्लान लेना चाहते हैं जो कि उनको रेगुलर इंटरवल पर इनकम भी होती रहे और एक लमसम बाद में भी मिल जाए, और अगर उनकी अर्ली डेथ हो जाती है तो भी उनको लमसम मिले अमाउंट. So first option in linked insurance plan, whole life insurance plan, annuity, endowment insurance plan, money back plan. So here correct answer is the money back plans he need to purchase. Which of these factors affect the premium of any insurance cover? Age, profession, family history, disease, all of the above. So here correct answer is the all of the above will be affected the premium. Why is it necessary to buy general insurance in the some cases? The law requires to buy the motor insurance. In some commercial contract, insurance is a precondition. Lenders like banks requires the insurance to mortgage goods as additional security. So here all of the above will be the correct answer. Now next question is market value basis of coverage on personal property cost more than, less than, same as, sometimes more or sometimes less than the replacement cost coverage. So here correct answer is more than the replacement cost coverage. Next question is what is the reason as to why airline spend huge amount on the security arrangement, backup for the flight emergencies, etc. even though they have insured their aircraft. तो यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन है कि एयरलाइंस जो है वो काफ़ी सारा अपना पैसा सिक्योरिटी अरेंजमेंट के लिए खर्च कर देते हैं जबकि उन्होंने अपने एयरक्राफ्ट को इंश्योर कराया हुआ होता है. तो ऐसा क्या रीजन है? एयरलाइन गेट ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ रेवेन्यू, एयरलाइन गेट इंसेंटिव फ्रॉम द एयरपोर्ट अथॉरिटीज फॉर सच अरेंजमेंट. नेक्स्ट ऑप्शन इज बिकॉज द कॉस्ट ऑफ क्रैश is perceived to be much larger than the amount spent on the such arrangement. Airlines have to show how much they spend on their customer security. So here the correct option is because the cost of crash is perceived to be much larger than the amount spent on such arrangement. Next question is what is the liability insurance? Liability insurance caters to the medical need of the family. Liability insurance covers death or disablement arising of accident of any kind. Liability insurance provides indemnity for injuries to third party or their property. Liability insurance covers the risk related to dishonesty, fraud, embezzlement by employees. Liability insurance covers medical expenses incurred while traveling abroad. Here, correct answer is liability insurance provides the coverage to the indemnity for injuries, third party, or their property. Next question is which kind of policies are related to the time or the voyage policies? Air insurance, cargo insurance, fire insurance, hull insurance, and accident insurance. So correct option is here, hull insurance. Next question is annuity are also known as for which payment not necessarily monthly but are not related to. So annuities can be periodical, cyclical, regular, or they can be related to employment, maturity, market, death of insured. So here correct answer is periodical. Annuities are periodical and not necessarily monthly, but they are not related to employment. So annuity कभी भी employment से related नहीं होती है. Malus happened due to the claim which understates a specified limit or exceed a specified limit similar to a specified limit and is less than the specified limit. So here correct answer is the exceed the specified limit. Which of these options can be considered as a valid contract? Mr. A, aged 40 years, gives the rent of his house to a 19-year-old science student. Mr. B, aged 50, insures his house, furniture, and gold. Mr. C, aged 21, insures his second-hand car. Mr. D, aged 30, takes an insurance on his friend's house. Mr. E, aged 45, takes a bank loan on renovate his house. So, this option is not a valid contract. मिस्टर डी जिन्होंने 30 साल के हैं और अपने फ्रेंड के हाउस पर इंश्योरेंस लिया है तो ऐसा नहीं कर सकते हैं. Which act makes it compulsory for owners of mechanically propelled vessels operating in inland waters to have insurance? Merchant Shipping Act, Marine Insurance Act, Indian Steam Vessel Amendment Act, Public Liability Insurance Act, Carriage of Goods by Sea Act. So here correct answer is the Indian Steam Vessels Amendment Act. Next is which of the following statement is incorrect? Insurance is profitable to the government. Insurance reduces distribution. Insurance makes the business go broke. Insurance provides large funds to the government for the social causes. Due to insurance, there is the less dependency on government in old. Insurance makes the business go broke. So this option is the incorrect. Miss Y had bought a linked insurance policy maturing after 2 months. What amount will be available to her? First option is the amount available to her is not guaranteed. The amount will depend on how much insurance company has made the investment. The amount will depend on the type of fund chosen by her. The amount will depend on the stock market condition after 2 months. So it is a linked insurance policy. So all of the above will be the correct answer. Which of the following statement is incorrect with respect to the material fact? So first question is a fact is said to be material if it affects the decision of the underwriter to accept or reject the risk. So it's correct. A fact is a material if it is relevant to the assessment of the risk and determination of the premium. Also correct. Non-disclosure of material fact put the insurers at disadvantage. If it is in the first 5 years of the policy, the insurance company comes to know that the some material fact has not been disclosed, can declare the policy as a null and void. So here correct answer is the if the first 5 years the policy insurance company comes to know that the some material fact has not been disclosed, it can declare the policy as null and void. So insurance company cannot declare the policy as null and void after the first 5 years of the policy. Next question is when a person takes a household insurance policy, the insurance interest exists at the outset and on the date of the policy is terminated and on date of the claim arises, date the policy document is received by the owner of the house, the date the cancellation period expires on the proposal stage. So here correct answer is on the date a claim arises. Which of the following statement is incorrect with respect to the arbitration? So arbitration के कारण कौन सा ऑप्शन जो है वो इनकरेक्ट है? It's a judicial process. The arbitrator need not to be formal judges or lawyers. If there is only one arbitrator appointment, both the parties must agree. Arbitrators are appointed by the parties to dispute. Arbitration is a quick and less expensive way to resolve disputes. So here this is incorrect that it's a judicial process. Which of the following statement is incorrect with respect to novation? Novation can be done for both personal and non-personal contract. Novation can be done only with the consent of the insurance company. After novation, the transfer contract is virtually a new one. In novation, the insurance company expresses confidence in the policyholder integrity. Novation is a process of transferring of an insurance contract by way of the assignment. So here novation can be done for the both personal and non-personal contracts. So this is the incorrect option. It cannot be done for the both. Which ratio reflect the overall underwriting profitability of a company? P ratio, surrender ratio, combined ratio, loss ratio, or expense ratio. So here correct answer is the combined ratio. This will represent the profitability. Aviation insurance falls under which of the following insurance? Miscellaneous insurance, engineering, marine, motor, fire. So aviation insurance falls under the miscellaneous insurance. Which of the following insurance business successful? The key parameters are customer service, customer centricity, ease of access, innovative products. So all of the above. So correct answer is here, all of the above. Next is which of the following statement is incorrect? Tax benefit will be the same for all insurance policies every year. Commuted values of the pension are exempted from the income tax. In general insurance plan, the tax benefit is available only on the health insurance plan. Life insurance policy provides the saving of taxes. The claim amount received under the life insurance policy is exempted from income tax subject to the certain conditions. So this is correct. So here tax benefit will be same for all insurance policy every year. So this is the wrong. So it depends on the premium amount submitted. Mr. X want to become an insurance broker. He missed out on a few days of training as he was not well. What is the next step for the Mr. X? So here Dhaval can start meeting clients and suggest them suitable plans. So here Dhaval is not there, Mr. X is only there. So here is the X only. X cannot solicit insurance business as he has not completed his training. X has to obtain license after passing the prescribed exam. So here the only option 2 and 3 is the correct option. So only option 2 and 3 is the correct option. In case of the personal accident policy, there is no need for the assessment of the risk except on the factor of occupation, illness, age, lifestyle, or all of the above. So here correct option is the occupation. Next is Mr. X has taken the pension policy for 20 years. The annuity will be started when the policy has completed 20 years. What is the date called when the annuity starts? Deferred date, unpaid date, delayed date, postponed date, or annuity date? So here correct answer is the deferred date. Brokers are remunerated by way of which of the following: by the insurers or the insurer, by fixed monthly fees, salary, commission, consultancy fees, or none of the above. So brokers are remunerated by the commissions only. Here, none of the above is the wrong answer. Commissions only. Retrocession means when the agreement requires reinsurance beyond the retention limit of the primary insurer. When the reinsurer himself reinsures with another insurer or reinsurance, arrangement whereby the reinsurer steps in only when there is a loss in excess of the specified limit. Arrangement made when the net claims ratio of the direct insurer in a financial year exceeds a specified limit. So here correct answer is when the reinsurer himself reinsures with another insurer or reinsurer. An anxious person is always moved by emotion, truth, wisdom, judgment, logic. So an anxious person is always moved by the emotions. Micro insurance helps rural and the social sector by promoting saving for the economically weaker section, providing life cover for the smaller account. Saving can start with a smaller account, helping create awareness about arranging finances to the weaker section. So all of the above is the correct answer here. When a person exposed to the risk intermediary is that they are able to bear the loss associated with the risk. This is risk called reduction, avoidance, retention, transfer, prevention. So here retention is the correct answer. So with this we have completed all the 50 questions of IC-01, which are all the memory based questions. So before going you are going to examination, so review all these questions and subscribe to the exam insert channel so that you cannot miss any important videos. We will update the videos here on a regular basis, and also if you uh, require the complete content videos of all the books, then just let me know in the comment section. We will able to provide the all the content lectures of all the IC books.